Why did your family move here, and how old were you when you moved here?
First, I was 8 years old when I moved here, and we moved here. I came along with my family because, like other families, my family wanted to give me a better life, give themselves a better life than what they had in Mexico. And I believe that thanks to this country, I've been able to live a really comfortable life. Of course, there are downfalls, but overall, in general, it's a good living here.
How is it different here than in Mexico?
Well, I mean, in many aspects, it's very distinct. Infrastructure is very, very different here, of course. Everything from cars to buildings to public works. I mean, it's a matter of, you can say it's a little bit more well constructed here from where I was compared to where I was. But like I said, it's all a matter of just fitting and making sure that you're okay with it. That's a big one. You just have to make sure that you're okay with a different type of living and different people too.
What were some of the advantages of moving here?
Well, big one is I can further my education a lot more. I mean, not that Mexico doesn't offer a good education, however, it is limited in some ways. I don't have any specifics, but here you've got the resources that allows you to gain as much knowledge as you want without having any limitations as you go.
How have you benefited your education from your move to America?
Well, I mean, I think coming to America allowed me to expand my what I thought were my limits, but you open up your capabilities, and it allows you to learn different subjects at any rate that you like. I mean, like I said, you've got the resources that allows you to further and prolong your education. I mean, anything from accounting to computers. I mean, I think I don't want to say I'm well-rounded, but I know a lot about many things, and I think that was thanks to the resources that I'm provided with on a daily basis.
What do you plan to accomplish by moving here?
Well, I want to be successful. As you know, a lot of people tend to fade away from the whole American dream, but I still think it prevails. There's still some hope to it, and I want to be a part of that. I want to live comfortably one day, have a family, support a family, and it's all thanks to the education I got here. And I think what was I going to say? It's all thanks to a whole array of resources. I mean, it's not just come to this country and you're successful, because that's not it. I mean, even someone who's from here will have limitations, but I think that my overall goal is to just be happy and be successful financially, and I think that's my goal.
What are some of the obstacles that you've had to overcome by moving here?
Well, there was definitely a language barrier at the beginning, but that comes with immigrating to a new country. And but over the years, you learn the language, you learn the culture, and that's another one. You know, learning a completely new culture is, you know, a sort of a shock, because you're used to one thing, and then you're introduced to a new thing, and it just changes the things that you do on a daily basis, really. But you know, after a few years, it's not bad. You realize that it's just not that bad.
What were some of the barriers you had to overcome by learning English?
Well, I had to overcome the fact that a lot of people were a lot more superior when it came to the language. I came here with the fact that a lot of kids my age at the time knew the language already. They knew it since they were newborn, I believe they were 4 or 5. I mean, that was definitely hard, because being someone who just spoke Spanish, I had to compromise the most so I could communicate with others. But after a few years, that also was fine. I learned the language.